Yeah, welcome to my first video. This is also one of my early streams, third stream. I just now started getting into streaming, so this is a video of that stream as well. I started doing some Fallout 76 gameplay, play some other games. I figured I'd try doing Baldur's Gate 3, give you a chance to see who I am, and maybe get my name out there a little bit. Hang out, play some Baldur's Gate 3. Not my first time, nor not I've done many playthroughs of Baldur's Gate 3. Very familiar with it. I played the early access like a lot of people did, so this isn't new to me. So, I mean, it's funny that I played this game so many times. I've played evil runs, good runs. I always find something new, so it's always exciting. It's one of those games that there's just so much content in them. It's almost endless of things you can see. So, my favorite class in this game, I don't know, it's a hard one. I've enjoyed playing Ranger, believe it or not. I feel like Rangers kind of really fits a lot of the party dynamic, like kind of fills in a role. So it's very interesting in that aspect. But I'm kind of thinking towards Bard because there's no Bard in the party. Pretty much every character takes up a class, except for I believe Sorcerer and Bard. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure all of them are all. Cause there's a Rogue, there's a Wizard, there's a Paladin, Ranger, Barbarian, Fighter. So they're all covered already. So the only one which it kind of is a shame there isn't the Bard because she's not a main party member. Kind of sucks because she's a really cool character. But I think we might take that spot of playing that just because the party doesn't have one. That and it's a fun class. I think Bard's one of the top end classes for sure. I'm very, very familiar with D&D, so that's one reason I like this game so much. It's a homage to 5e. I enjoy playing 5e. I've played other editions. I like the other editions as well. So the options are just the video game options for older editions aren't that well fleshed out. It's probably one of the best fleshed out that we've had. So let's see. I feel like I'm gonna test my audio real quick. I feel like it's very loud. I don't think it is, so we're good. I said about me, I usually actually DM for a group right now. We are playing the Dragonlance Shadow of the Dragon Queen campaign. It's heavily modded, but it uses it's in the Dragonlance setting. We just hit the 5th chapter, I believe. They got 6th level. Been playing kind of this side campaign in between chapters. Allows them to play on the bad guy side, so it's kind of funny. So they have 2 characters, but they mainly play the one main character, kind of the good hero characters, and then they get a chance to just take a break, almost like a one-shot aspect of playing the main heroes to get a chance to play a little dirty if they wanted to. It allows for a little more creativity with the races because you can't play certain races with Dragonlance, so it's a little annoying. But and you give a chance to somebody play Ogre if it didn't make sense to play Ogre otherwise, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, it's a very peculiar setting if you're not familiar with Dragonlance. Very old setting. A lot of books. I have a couple of them. I haven't read them all. I'm not a huge Dragonlance fan, but I'm familiar with it. I think it's an interesting setting. I just think it's too restrictive as well. However, I think I'm gonna stop biding my time because I don't think anyone's gonna show up. At least not yet. So we'll go ahead and jump in. Let's see if we can do a new game. Now, I do have a mod going that uses the full party. And we're not going for a full sweaty playthrough. I like to have fun with the game. But sometimes playing... I kind of want to see the... I don't remember how hard Tactician is. I'm not the best player. I think I might do custom because there's some things I want to change. That I want to keep this a fun game going. But I may do Tactician on some things. Just because if we do the mod, which the mod I have is the limit for party to be removed. So it makes some combat later on kind of trivial because of that. So yeah, increasing the difficulty will make things a little more fun. And because that, yeah, we get, because I don't think, I find it really weird that we can only do 4 party members. It seems very restrictive. Normal D&D, I think average parties end up playing with about 6 people. So I mean it's kind of high in the high end, but I think 4 is sometimes a little small. Plus it kind of sucks not being able to do certain, if you want to do certain like ally interactions, you have to run back to camp, switch them out. So this takes back the tedious part of removing the necessary need to change out allies. We will still kind of have to do that because this mod, how it works is attached. It's part of the new mod and so on. The old way of mods, it wasn't a big deal. With the new way you install mods, you still have to switch out allies before you go to sleep, which is fine. It's not as tedious. So I think we might go ahead and try Tactician. I don't know what character power and Tactician does, but I guess it makes them weaker. I don't like the idea that it just... I don't know. We'll figure it out. I think we can modify it later. I don't know if it does. We'll try a different game. But we'll go ahead and try it with Tactician on all this stuff. Different combat mechanics, go ahead and do Tactician. Efficiency bonus, we keep it normal. Enemy critical hits, that's fine. I kind of want to do no death saving throws because I don't really want to lose a character. Let's go down for the count. It's like I said, we want to enjoy the story, just don't want it to be completely trivial. Like we're steamrolling through the whole game. Disable first 3 strikes, I think is very silly. I always turn, that's one reason to do custom. I think that should be off. Camp custom multiplayer, that's always fine. Short rest, full heal. I don't think it needs to be a big deal. Trader price multiplier. I think it's about normal is 2.5 anyways, so that's fine. Always prompt reactions, I kind of like that in case we do. I hate the auto smites, I think it's silly. Don't necessarily care about hiding NPC health. Hellfight perception rolls. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I pass rolls and dialogues. Yeah, I kind of want to do that one. And then high difficulty classing rules. Nah, that's fine. Maybe not. Might leave that off. I don't see the point of turning that on. Gets a little too metagamey with that one turned on. I think this is basically doing a decent tactician. And then we get hit. Gonna try it out. So there's a couple like equip things because I think it's silly that we put rapiers and swords on the back. So I have like a mod that your swords don't jump on your back. You also wear your shields. I hate that shields disappear. So some kind of small stuff like that, but the main one is the removing of the limit of the party, so we can have more than 4. Yeah, it's just fun to have all the. I mean, they're so compelling. Why can't I take them all with me? But I will limit myself probably to 6. We'll see, because it does get a little chaotic with 10 party members. So we won't go that high. We won't take everyone, but we'll take a main contingent for sure, enough to enjoy the game. So. I've seen this cinematic a million times, but I guess I'll leave it in here. Just so you can see it if you haven't seen it before. There may be some spoilers if you haven't seen the game before. I highly recommend you giving the game a chance if you've never played it. It's a great game. Alright, making a character. So not doing an origin. I'm not doing the Dark Urge this time. Sad to say, but we are going to do a custom. I think that's the best way to play. Dark Urge is probably what your character is supposed to be. As it ties in from the first 2 games. Not going to explore that if you haven't gone through that route. But I think we're just going to do the custom. Not a Dragonborn though. I am considering a half-elf. Always like running half-elves. Big fan of half-elves. I just like the versatility that you get for being an elf, and then also being able to wear a beard when elves normally can't have beards. But tiefling was another fun one to do. I think I'm going to do a half-elf though. And then high half-elves are always a good option to do. I don't think I want to do a drill, so I might go try a high half-elf. Get a free cantrip Adds more versatility, of course. Let me see what I get from my class, which is going to be a bard. Barbarian. So we have kind of a character for each of these classes, except monk. I think monk, sorcerer, and bard are missing out of party members, unless you count the bard as I mean, no, not really. You don't get her in your team, so I mean you kind of get one. The only one you don't really for sure get is a monk or a sorcerer, but I mean you already have a wizard, so it kind of just treads in the same territory, just a different stat. We'll just go ahead and do the bard. Are we gonna multi-class? Maybe. I do have another mod that I didn't remember to mention, which is I got rid of the level limit, so we can exceed the level cap that is put into the game. However, there isn't much into the later levels because you can only do so much, so we will be multi-classing. If I multi-class from bard, I'm not sure what I would do. Possibly warlock, just because of the bonuses do really well. Could possibly do sorcerer just for more spells. Yeah, we'll see when we get to that point. We could possibly just go sorcerer, a level in sorcerer, just to get those bonuses. I do like the ability to attack if I go sword bard, to be able to utilize charisma for weapons with the hexblade, which is an option. That's another mod, but I don't know if I will or not. I believe they're adding it into the game next year, so not that worried about it. So I probably won't rely on hexblade just for that reason. Maybe sorcerer wouldn't be too bad, because early on you can get Draconic Bloodline is a good dip into it, because the armor class is pretty fun to have. But yeah, not worry about that though. I think bard is a solid choice. So let's do that. Cantrips, Vicious Mockery, it's standard bard. Friends. We'll try it out. I know it's going to cause problems. I don't ever run friends in normal D&D because the NPCs won't know. But you can kind of get away with it more in this game, so that's fine. Then let's see what our high elf cantrip we get. If we decide to take Firebolt, it will be kind of nice because we don't need to worry about... That's weird. I think we still Blade Ward. Whatever. We don't need to worry about, you know, crossbows or whatever, but crossbows aren't that difficult, and sometimes crossbows are really good, so may not take it and take something more versatile, like Booming Blade, because I think I am going to go to a melee bard, but I don't know if it'll be worth it. Eventually we'll be able to attack with multiple weapons, so may not be worth it. I'm not sure what to take, really. Unless they just go wood elf, sorry, wood elf, and not take the cantrip. I just feel like cantrip is so much better than taking extra movement. Sometimes having that extra movement can change a lot. Don't know if any of these will be actually worth taking over movement. I kind of want to take Firebolt, but then again, there's some good crossbows. And you can see like cast features, what weapons we can use: simple hand, long sword, rapiers, short swords, spears, pikes, halberds, glaives. So we will be restricted to light crossbows, so maybe worth taking, because I think most of really good crossbows are heavy. And so yeah, I guess it might be worth taking the cantrip. Yeah, let's take it. I think it'll be fine. What to take? Healing word, solid choice. Dissonant whispers, Tasha's hideous laughter, amazing choice, especially early levels. Heroism, I don't think so. I think I might take Fairy Fire. Fairy Fire Sleep is a solid choice. Might take Dissonant Whispers. It's good on any high-end mobs, for sure. No Friendship, it's kind of useless. Bane, not bad. You're better off with Bless, but since we can't have Bless, that's the next best thing. Charm Person, I don't think it's that well. Cure Wounds. We have Healing Word. It's superior. Much better to use this in revive, stuff like that. Disguise Self, nah, don't worry about it. Still Whispers, pretty solid option. Fairy Fire, one of the spells that you can use for the entire till late game, pretty much. It's just so solid. Have an advantage, plus making things visible that are invisible. And then Feather's Fall, we get plenty of potions for this. This isn't a big deal. Heroism, I think it's overrated. It's not bad, but Fright isn't a big issue, especially early game. Long Strider, not that big a deal. Sleep's really great early game. Really strong early game. Speak with Animals, some RP options, not big deal. Thunderwave, I think, is overrated, to be honest, because you can hurt your allies. Earth Tremor sucks. Sudden Awakening. I think these are from a mod. I added some extra spells. And also, I think there's extra feats from Tasha's Cauldron book. But I think that's a solid lineup. As for the instrument, we for sure get a loot early on because I have the early access, so I may not worry about picking that and then go for the violin just because to make things interesting. Because we do get a lyre in the game. It's a really cool lyre, and we get a cool loot. Two versions of the loot. One I get because of the deluxe. But I'm gonna get the violin just because it's different. Don't know what this is. It's supposed to be a haunted one. For some reason, it's messed up. Weird. I'm not really worried about it. However, I think we might do Noble. What are our skills? Shouldn't I get extra skills? Okay, here it is. Okay. Noble's a fun one. That are Insight, Persuasion. Let's do these first. Dexterity is necessary. Charisma's good. Wisdom, alright. Intelligence, yeah, drop that. I mean, it's pretty solid. I wouldn't do this though. Too many odds. You don't want to do that too much. Because when you level up, you can put point and point, but you still have this here. So, I think what we'll do is maybe drop a dexterity, or do the balance. I'll do it that way. 16-16. It's a choice. I don't think I need to do max out charisma so much. I'm going sword bard, so that's fine. So So gutting 18 charisma isn't a big deal. Could probably... I would like to have more intelligence, but I'd like to get this to 14 and not make this odd. So I could possibly do this and then get a point in dexterity through something else, because but having 14 dexterity, would that be an issue? Kind of think having more health early on is much better. As when we level up, we get to level 4, we can get the feat, get a point in dexterity with a feat, because there's a lot of good feats that have dexterity built in. I think that would be a solid option. I think I might go ahead and do that. Yeah. Alright, deception, that's fine. Intimidation, don't necessarily need intimidation. And then we have persuasion already. Let's make sure we have a good background. We have history, persuasion, insight, persuasion. That's not a bad one. I won't know. Insight, religion, deception, sleight of hand, no. Deception, stealth. That's an option. Acrobatics, performance, nah. Animal hunting, survival. I mean, entertainer is like so generic. No, it's not going to change much with the name, but just kind of nice. I'm kind of leaning towards noble. Sleight of hand and stealth. And then, let's see. I don't think we really need to worry about history too much, though. Mainly persuasion. So many options. Let's say persuasion. Deception, stealth. I don't know if we'll be stealthing too much. Sleight of hand, I don't think we'll be stealing too much either. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep the history. I don't remember what's history checks, so we'll keep it. We'll just have the random history. Let's see. The only other thing is, if I do go entertainer, I might just for the act. Maybe. Where am I at? Back. Kind of boring. But acrobatics, so yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and do it. Let's edit appearance now. Not gonna spend all day with appearances, however I do want to do some.
Where to next?
Let's hope.
Hells, something just...
Be wary.
It's opened. More of those...
There's magic keeping.
Where to next?
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Be wary. It's opened. I wonder what's back there.
There's magic keep...
Let's
What
do
was
that
that?
one. That one's a fun one. We should also... do blue. Elf blue. I like the idea of blue. Maybe silver. Silver's pretty cool. No makeup. I mean, sometimes I like to do a little bit of eyeshadow. Make his eyes pop. Might do it. I might do it a little. I mean, he's a bard after all. Alright, let's do some hair. Elfish. I mean, he's more... Probably hangs on with more humans than he does with elves. Let's do something a little flamboyant. Yeah, I do like the curl ponytail. It definitely screams asshole. No, not that kind of ponytail. Might just keep the swoosh. That one's pretty good too. And let's see about doing a beard. I'm a half elf, so I can get away with having a fancy beard. That one's a great one. I might do this one. Do we like the hair? But it's still a choice. With that mustache, he definitely looks like he takes care of his hair. So if we do a hair option, we definitely do need to do something that definitely looks like he keeps track of his appearance. So not something messy. That one's oh yeah, that's the curl. He doesn't have a curly beard. Sorry, I felt like I dropped my recording for a second. So I think I should be back now. Alright, I need to make sure that the proper audio. Yeah, I think that's getting the right audio. So we should be good. I'm good. Okay. Okay, yeah. We are good. Let's pick the final option and get the game going. Where is that here? I'll do that one. Do I want to keep that brighter blonde though? Make it a little bit darker. Yeah, let's just do it. He is a high half elf, so he's gonna have a little bit of blonde. And yeah, let's just do it. It's a good elf name. Would be a high half elf. I don't have a name pre-planned for this, sadly. I'm just looking over some ideas for names. Forgive me. I like this name. I was looking through a generator, and Faber was one of them. Faber Agamo. Weird. But it sounds kind of fancy, so we're gonna go with it. And then we need to do the Guardian. He would probably like a high elf. So we're gonna make a pretty little high elf real quick. Do I want that look of complexion? Get the freckles. Sure. Eyes, we will make her have gold eyes. Makeup. Is that too much? Probably too much. We'll keep that one. Hair, I don't like the bun. I think it's so silly. To give her something nice. Do you want to do just the long hair? I think the long. We'll keep the blonde ash. I think the blonde ash is fine. It's very classic for her look. Yeah. Get to see her look for a little bit. Alright. That's always a fun intro. It always throws me off playing this part of the beginning because I did the early access and it was much different in the early access. So seeing it shortened in a way, I mean, I think it's definitely improved. It'd be kind of cool if you had the option, but yeah, it was kind of a lot more tedious. But you get to see more of the ship.
My head.
They're just talking about the party limit extender. Not
Never
gonna
wanted the
matter
easy
right now.
path.
So yeah, we are going to look around. Where is my sword? I'm supposed to have a rapier. I don't know why I don't have a rapier. Very concerning. Could have sworn that I get a rapier. Oh well. I'll get a
This is
weapon
the
early
pool that
on.
thing came from. The parasite now.
Maybe a
writhing
mod
behind
messed
your
up the
eye.
equipment. Let me check it real quick. Hard hand crossbow, leather boots, musical. Yeah, I am missing my rapier. I don't know what happened. Must be a mod that is interfering and took away my rapier, so I won't get to do the rapier. It's funny. Don't worry about it. So one way to start, sorry, I had my wife ask me a question. I asked Jessica about dinner. But it is funny that I start the game, very first roll, a
You
crit
notice
fail.
nothing more than
Luckily
meets
this
the
one
eye.
doesn't matter. It's kind of a tutorial roll. So hopefully it doesn't, something we see more of. Nothing like taking 3 damage because I'm too dumb to realize what's going
Open
on.
up. Dead. Good.
I know I didn't have to reach into the pool, but I liked the crit fail doing it. And just to give you kind of immersed.
More for me.
People miss just Onyx every time. Not a big deal, but give you some early cash.
Let's have a look.
Also this chest. Kind of a bad roll for the drop, but it could be a lot worse. There is one more chest over by this mine flare. We will make sure that we grab it. There used to be some loot over here in the early stage, but they took it because I guess people kept jumping in the fire or something.
Seems simple enough. I feel
It's an odd scroll to get early on, but not bad amount of cash though. I kind of want to know why my rapier isn't. Must be one of these mods. I had all the mods turned off. deciding if I want to take a break to eat real quick. I may pause real quick so I can go eat. And yeah, I'm gonna pause the recording real quick. I'm gonna eat. Feel free to say anything in live if you are here. Alright, welcome back. I just was finishing my dinner, so you didn't miss anything. I just kind of sat here. Alright, so we're going to meet our new possible friend. If I don't roll like I did before.
We are here.
There's usually a chest by here. Did I forget where that chest was? Am I blind? I feel like I'm being blind right now and I can't see anything.
We are trapped.
I could have sworn, unless did they remove that chest? Am I just looking for something that doesn't exist? Oh well.
Yes, you've come to save us from this
Try not to
place.
skip too many cutscenes. It's a
From this
habit.
place, you'll free
See,
us.
so many times.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return.
Am I talking to, a man or a brain?
Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
Brain boy. You sound afraid. Why?
Enemy. So many enemies.
I think you're past the point of saving. What would you like me to
Remove
do?
us from this body. From this case.
Of course,
Free
I don't want
us.
to destroy you.
Please.
I want you to be my friend. Not so great at strength. Okay from intelligence, but my dex is the highest out of all of them. By 2. Oof. At a failure. Man. My rolls have been horrible this game.
The brain won't budge.
Do I want to? Oops. I did not mean to do that. I didn't realize double click would do it. I kind of want to figure out why I don't have a sword if I'm going to do this. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Attempt number 2.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
I installed a
The
mod
casing is
that
fragile.
I don't know, like,
The
never
slightest
went away.
touch could
It
cause
still,
it to crumble.
for some reason, takes away my weapon, so guess I'm just going to be a bard without a sword. Just a one-handed crossbow. Sure, let's just reach in. See where a second happens. Oh no, who saw that coming?
Have to keep going.
Yeah, I just punch stuff. I'm a punching bard.
Don't mind if I do.
Playing a bard. Just because there's no bard that you get to play with, and they're a fun class, so it's a pretty good, especially since your character does most of the talking. Feels pretty necessary.
Better not be cursed.
I'm gonna skip this first part because we just did it, but I went to check my mods to see if there's something causing it. I couldn't find the issue, so I'm just going to go without a sword. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get a short sword spawn, and at least that will work, or a scimitar. Scimitar or short sword. Not as good as a rapier, which what I would like to have.
I feel better.
Now we go into sphincter door. Go to after the sphincter door. Oh yeah, I gotta get the goblin. I forget the goblin's here because he wasn't here in the original, in the early access. Alright. Let's see if the bad rolls and tactician are gonna screw me over with the brain boy. Let's skip all this. We just saw this. Yeah, we're talking. Tell me what to do.
From this body.
Alright, let's see how bad we do. Oh, we looked up. Good, good. I totally didn't sabotage last time because I messed it up and had to start over. It was not intentional, but I will take the benefit of it.
You notice an opportunity. You could cripple
Most people
the
don't
strange
realize you
creature,
can
making
see
it more subservient should it prove a threat.
us later on in the game. You get them. You can get them in as a permanent companion later on. Don't want to spoil too much. Not gonna worry about mutilating it. He's our friend. He's us. He's the best boy. So that's so funny because he makes everybody think he's like a cat.
The creature pauses.
They don't see him when you're out with him. They just see a
Something
cat.
behind
It's
your
just also
eyes
funny.
seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
Just imagine some little kid trying to pet the cat.
To the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
The hair. It should be a hairless cat. That would make more sense. It'd be a very slimy, hairless cat. Let's do this. Move things around. I like putting my cantrips in the top row. Don't really need friends up here. I'll be here for now. But yeah, let's do our first real companion and our first fight. Yeah, the much better intro than when it was in the early access for sure. It would bug out quite a bit.
Abomination. This is your end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Oh. My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
What made you think I was a
Mind
thrall?
flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers.
You're turning into mind flayers? Must be something we can do.
We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may
Don't
be
give
of
us
use
a
in the
bad
fight
name.
to come.
This is the best boy. Slimy, gross best boy. Alright. Looks like we won the initiative, which isn't that big, considering this is the tutorial. But
Let my maid
we use what we got.
comes easy these days.
Let's do us first on this guy. And it's gone very, very easily. Again, the tutorial.
One day I'll catch a
So
break.
not too... You know what? We will get our spells back, so might as well just mess around with some dissident spells. And yeah.
You proved
Yes.
surprisingly adequate in battle.
Look at that, we got us the sword front.
Now, to the helm.
Still not as good as a rapier, but sword's a sword. Early potion of speed? Not gonna say no to that. We get some good drops in the Nautiloid chip this time. First off, let's equip that. I like the light crossbow better. Just more damage for the hand. Keeping the hand on hand is nice to do.
Eager for battle.
Give her... Oh, wait. Why does she have Gith Yankee equipment? What mod is on this? Whatever. Let's say 0... Yeah, why does she have Gith Yankee equipment? I don't know what is going on. I might have to uninstall all my mods and start fresh. So I did not install a mod that gives her Gith Yankee equipment. So that is strange.
Let's move.
It makes sense, it's just overpowered early on. But whatever. I mean, I get nerfed and she gets buffed.
Well, in it.
I guess I am just here for the music after all, so... Yeah, I don't know what mod gives her good equipment. It doesn't give me any equipment. So, it's really funny. Oh look, a rapier. Well, when in Rome, or it could dual wield. I don't see what the disadvantage of dual wielding would be. See, there's the mod I have for that, which puts it on the side instead of the back, because it's so dumb that they put it on the back. I don't know what mod. Yeah, so weird. I think I might. I don't know if I'm going to dual wield for this character. It wouldn't be bad. I'm definitely not going to do a shield, so probably might just dual wield. No, yeah, I think I will.
Machinery. You make no sense of it.
I may do my stats differently.
Annihilate. Can't read this script. Another mystery.
Yeah, let's get some XP. So not gonna make it? Oh well.
No time to waste.
That's it. Need to turn off. Where's the dual weapon? Oh, I gotta do it next turn. Remember to do that so it doesn't waste an action. Alright, turn that off. I don't know why he's swinging at when the guy's already dead. I hate that that's an option.
Breathe deep and move.
Take the dark mine.
Brain it. It's a
back for that chest.
Hands on everything.
Shadow Heart.
We have no time for stragglers.
There's the time. I'll look around. There must be some way to open it. Okay. Let's look around and see if there's a way to open that lid. Let's do scimitars. Let's dance with some swords.
What's in here?
Slave mine, save that for later. Need that. And then we will go back to Shadowheart. Lae'zel's gonna be all mad about it, but Shadowheart. I like Shadowheart and I do Lae'zel. I think Lae'zel is probably the most boring companion. It might be a hot take, but definitely not my favorite.
The console hums to life.
Shadowheart sucks early on. You really just have to respect her. You'll never get anything accomplished with her because her stat allocation is just god awful.
Discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Imagine if I rolled a 1.
Feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Didn't realize how skinny I made my character. Definitely looked very femboy. Definitely pretty boy for sure.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gift with you.
You keep dangerous company.
Oh yeah, there's the shield also. It's on her back now.
Fair
Dangerous
point.
company is what you need in a fight.
Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you.
If only you knew.
We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Alright then, let's get going. I am favor item all.
One moment.
Get your little D20. Little D20. I kind of want to get a replica of one of those. I think they're pretty cool. Okay, time to go.
Let us make for the helm. We've wasted enough time
The
already.
only weird thing about this mod
She's
is
right.
wearing the sword's really
Lead
low,
on.
but it's fine. At least it's not on the back. Nobody wears swords on the back. I don't know what the fascination is about doing that. Try wearing a sword on the back and try unsheathing it. You have a very difficult time, even for a shorter sword. Arms don't bend that way very well. Sphincter door. Alright. I think I'm gonna go for the burning sword, but
Once inside, do as I say.
I
Who put
don't
you
know
in
how
charge?
well it'll go.
I'll trust my own judgment.
Cane yank.
If I start failing, I'll just skip it. I don't necessarily need the sword. It's honestly a super strong sword early on. Get all up in there.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Yeah, but he's got a really cool sword, so, you know.
Then
Shadowheart have anything unique? She has a flail. I don't know why she has a flail. Also, don't think she normally starts with a shield. But I'm not gonna complain. I mean, it's not bad. It's just she normally gets a mace, and I think that's just it. Does she have a bow? She doesn't. We'll have to give her one of those crossbows here later.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Alright, us, go do your thing. Alright, you can't loot, so that's it for you.
Victory awaits.
And can you reach that? I mean, if you run through the fire, which isn't that big of a deal. These guys won't have anything for loot, so I'll just move on. Get second ones here. I think I will. Alright. Got a good stun off. Look at that. Man, that was a good early hit. We kind of... This might be our run. Gonna concentrate, are you? Let's go loot this guy. Yeah, we could use the money. Not anything. Got a crossbow there. I'll equip it later. I don't think these guys will have anything super good, but we'll probably stop at these guys. I need to fix it. We will do this. See why we're doing it. Shield of Faith. Yeah. Inflict wounds. See the Trickster will do that. So we'll go here. This guy's Self. Plus Fear. Charm Person. Sacred Flame. Yeah. Okay. You know what? We'll do it this way. These should all be level 1 spells. She gets a lot because of her, who she is, her goddess thing. But, you know, we're going to change that up. Because her stats and her backgrounds, her subclass sucks, her domain. Horrible, one of the worst domains. Anybody, I mean, you can get away with it a little bit in 5e, but it's god awful. You know what? She'll be in position for next turn.
I am death.
I don't think we'll worry about these guys. There can't be anything good they'll drop that'll be worth it. We really just need to get damage in as soon as possible. Don't think there's any... I think we'll wait undo the piercing shot. I'm gonna do fairy fire next turn. Probably should have already done it, but I'm gonna do it next. And then we'll do the piercing shot so we can for sure land it. Yeah, don't care. Alright. Let's get a little bit closer. Let's do the fairy fire. Yeah. And he saved. That sounds about right. Let's get some music going. I mean... I feel like I'd still rather get a Fairy Fire off the Dissonant Whispers. So I might do that again. Chance it. The advantage is so good.
On I go.
I need to get some good damage in.
To strike.
Alright. Still don't have
My path
However, we will get a lacerate off, I think. Do I want to try it? I kind of want to wait and guarantee it with Fairy Fire, so I may wait. Yeah, I'm not going to waste an attack. Alright. Come on. Damn. I don't call it a Saver 6 spell for nothing.
I'm ready. Onward.
Speaking of Saver suck. Damn. Yeah, we know, we know.
Fury, I am death.
Of course we're missing. Alright. It's getting rough in here.
Let's end this.
One more try. There we go. Would have been nice to get both of them. It would have been easier if I had Fairy Fire land. He's about to die. That's not good. I feel like we're gonna fail.
Death.
It's pretty possible. Alright. Let's melee this guy. Where's my... Don't really need a dip, so we'll do all this. And miss. Okay.
Act fast.
A crit with 5 damage. And he's down. I think we have visitors. Don't know if this is possible. I may have to abandon it. Or it may be a wipe. Get a little ambitious. I mean, I could try disengaging. What's the fun in that?
No choice but to
Especially
keep
when you
going.
miss every little attack.
Can't afford to let up.
Yay, critical hit with 3 damage. Where did I get tenacity from? This thing has tenacity? Or is that's so weird? You son of a... Okay. Yeah, I might save. I think what we're gonna save Scummit, but this time we're just not going to worry about the sword.
Watching me.
We tried it, failed, so we're just going to go straight. I want to keep us around, so in the placement of save scumming, I'm just not gonna worry about the sword this time. I'm going to loot though. Oh, we've already seen this. Alright. Could just miss. That could also be it. Alright, us. Do something he couldn't do. Okay. Pass.
Strike hard, strike
If you watch this and you notice the weapon changes, you tell me what mod is causing that. That'd be fantastic. 'Cause I would like to not have that happen. It's like it messes with the starting equipment for every character. I mean, it's cool, but don't really need that kind of help.
Got to press on. Should check for anything useful.
Let's go loot those guys.
Taking a look.
Since you get teleported anyways. I don't know why you're outlined, but
Swift as
whatever.
my feet can carry me.
Yeah, crossbow. No, don't you go that way.
Got to move. Time to strike.
Time to
Taking
strike.
position.
This ship hits the ground, we're dead.
Sorry, I skipped it. You didn't miss anything. These guys are gonna try to kill us before we get to the little thing to pilot the ship. Put him up there to mess with the ranged attacks.
Got to press on.
Okay. Let us... Oh, I gotta redo that.
I will ascend. Make way.
Time to press ahead.
Forward, Istik, before more dragons come.
This is me.
I like that insult. That's pretty funny. You don't really have any more use here, so you can just chill out. 'Cause you can't pilot us out.
On the move.
I think I'll just pass.
Lethal.
Pass.
Seems simple enough.
Let's go use the transceiver thing.
The helm's alien
Yeah.
transponder. You made it in time.
after we get to this next part, I think we will call it for the stream for now. And I think it's a good stopping point for this part. I don't know if I'll be on later. I might be on later. We'll see about it. I'm going to take a break from streaming. If you watch the VOD or watch this recording, upload it to YouTube, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Please comment. Let me know what you think. How can I improve? I'm still new to this. I haven't uploaded a video on YouTube before, haven't uploaded or haven't really done much streaming. So yeah, just let me know. What can I do differently? Is the game volume too quiet? Is my voice too quiet? It's difficult with my voice. I have a deep, quiet voice, so it doesn't translate to mic super well. So yeah, thank you for being patient with that, and I hopefully kept you somewhat entertained, and I appreciate you coming back for more. I don't have a set stream schedule. I've been streaming almost every night since I started, which was basically yesterday. So yeah, hopefully my career doesn't end up like this, plummeting. Well, streaming career. I doubt it'll be a career. Streaming a hobby is more like it. Best way to reach me, just comments. I don't have really any social media to contact me. I may set up one later if I get some people wanting to find out more about me. Yeah, I appreciate stopping by.
The tadpole squirms in your skull.
So I'm definitely squirming. But we are going to save here, and we're gonna go ahead and call it. More parts, more streaming. We will tackle the game slowly, one piece at a time, and everything. Like I said, I've beaten the game. I've done pretty much everything I know of in the game. So I'll have my moments. But hopefully this is a game you can enjoy and maybe learn parts of the game you didn't know existed. Like, I don't know if you knew that you could get us later on in the game. Or other minor things. If not, maybe you can come in and teach me something I miss or I don't even know about. With that, like I said, please like if you liked it. If you didn't like it, please leave a comment. If you do, also leave a comment. I'd like to get some interaction, get to see if anybody's actually paying attention to my videos. So if you see me on Twitch, follow. We'll do more parts of the stream, maybe some Fallout 76 in between. But yeah.